guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and as promised in my last video, if you guys don't know, I uploaded a video yesterday talking about the Taylor Swift Eras Tour mess that Ticketmaster has created. And so I said in that video I would update you guys if anything happened, and things have definitely progressed and happened. So I just wanted to sit down and I wanted to share my opinions with you guys. I'm always so honest with you guys about like merch reviews and stuff, but in situations like this, like, you know, we need to be honest here and we need to have those conversations too about what's going on, other than, you know, I always keep it real on this channel, and that's my main objective. So Taylor did say stuff about the whole Eras Tour situation, and so if you don't know, if you didn't watch my last video, I will link it down below so you can catch up. It was kind of a lot of rambling, but it's what I had to say at the time. So okay, the Eras Tour pre-sales happened, meaning Verified Fan and Capital One, and so many fans got waitlisted. So many fans that were supposed to have priority and even had boosts from her team did not get even the chance to get tickets, and those tickets got oversold, and so now there was no chance for general sale, which broke a lot of fans' hearts because it was pretty much their last hope of getting tickets. And I say that because of the resellers and the bots that got a hold of the tickets. If you go on any platform right now, if you go on any reselling platform, I should say, StubHub, Vivid Seats, anything like that, where you would find tickets to be resold, the tickets are thousands of dollars. Even for the nosebleeds, they are close to $1,000. Earlier, I looked at MetLife just out of curiosity on StubHub. They're about $600, $700 for like nosebleeds. So it's ridiculous. It's off the charts. And as some fans, I am one of the lucky fans that was able to get tickets. There are many fans who didn't even have a chance of getting tickets. There were fans that were waitlisted that, again, were supposed to have a boost or priority because they had Loverfest tickets. And I truly believe, I even thought this yesterday and I said it in my last video, like, Taylor always has our best interest at heart. And I do want to say that before I even start reading what she says. And as I read what she says, I am going to like say my opinion on it. As a fan who has loved her since the moment she heard Love Story back in 2008, I knew that Taylor had the best intentions for us. And I do want to say, you'll hear me say it won't be the last time, this is a legal matter. Taylor can't just outright and say this happened, this happened, this happened. She didn't even say Ticketmaster's name in her post, and that is most likely because there are legalities behind this. And so she has to be careful what she says, because they are handling most of the tickets for her tour, except for SeatGeek is doing a couple venues. So here's what Taylor said. Well, it goes without saying that I'm extremely protective of my fans. We've been doing this for decades together, and over the years, I've brought so many elements of my career in-house. I've done this specifically to improve the quality of my fans' experience by doing it with myself, with my team, who care as much about my fans as I do. It's really difficult for me to trust an outside entity with these relationships and loyalties, and excruciating for me to just watch the mistakes happen with no recourse. So she has definitely seen what has been going on. I knew from the start that Taylor had our best interest in this, because Taylor definitely said, hey, now let's go ahead and let's give people who had Loverfest tickets priority, which absolutely should have happened because, number one, they had tickets and they never got to see Taylor for Loverfest. Loverfest was canceled because of COVID. And so she wanted them to have the first chance at tickets. That's absolutely fair. That's the way it should have been. And then comes Verified Fan. Yes, but bots got a hold of those tickets and took advantage of it and are now reselling them to the point where fans can't even get a hold of them. Like, even if fans were like buying them off of StubHub or something like that, they're not affordable. You would literally have to be like a millionaire and so rich to even afford any ticket to her concerts right now. Okay. There are a multitude of reasons why people had such a hard time trying to get tickets, and I'm trying to figure out how the situation can be improved moving forward. Now, from that, I hear that she's trying to solve this behind the scenes. Now, because I said when I started this video, there are like a good 70,000 tickets, I think, still floating around. Granted, you have to discount some for like radio promotions and ticket giveaways and stuff like that that companies go ahead and do for people. However, there's a good about 70,000 people who could still get into those concerts. There's something going on with those tickets. And I don't know if there was maybe a halt of Taylor and being like, hey, like, what in the heck is going on? Because issues started the minute Verified Fans started. Like, it started immediately. Okay. I'm not going to take excuses from anyone because we asked them multiple times if they could handle this kind of demand, and we were assured they could. It's truly amazing that 2.4 million people got tickets, but it really pisses me off that a lot feel like they went through several bear attacks to get them. And that is true. That people were waiting in the queues. People were, and honestly, for like the Capital One pre-sale, now for the Verified Fan, before you even got in, it would be like if you hit the wrong date or something for your pre-sale code that was, you know, if you got, for example, pre-sale for MetLife for Friday, you could only use it for MetLife on Friday unless it was one of the dates that Taylor added after Verified Fan closed for your city. So, that happened. It was just so much. Anyways, so you couldn't even get into the queue. You were verified with your account. However, the Capital One pre-sale, not the case at all. You could get through the queue and then it would ask you for your code. And it should have been the other way around. The reason people didn't is because bots got in. The reason people didn't is because it wasn't given to the proper people. The fans were not the priority here. It was obviously a very much of a money grab for Ticketmaster. And as I addressed yesterday in the video, there were VIP seats like around like the front of the stage, which is understandable. Then it got to the point where the whole floor turned into VIP. I think it was in Nashville, somebody said. They literally watched the prices like triple and like all go VIP. And people were still buying them because we felt like it was our last chance. And now floor seats are astronomical. Like, it's not even like a thought of going unless you can find tickets from like another fan who's like graciously like selling them like, hey, whoops, I bought the wrong day, or hey, whoops, like I can't go anymore. Like, I just remembered my aunt's birthday is that weekend, or, you know, I have a party, something, you know. There's always going to be people who have to get rid of their tickets and are gracious enough to give them to deserving fans. But the crashes, and I personally experienced this, and when I was in the queue for MetLife, when I got in, they were listing like old tickets that were already sold in the list by the seating map. So when I went to go select those tickets, every single time, and a good 40 minutes after this, like, was, uh-oh, another fan beat you the tickets. Uh-oh, another fan beat you the tickets. That was the issue I was having. And I know a lot of other people were having the same issue. You had to like actually select them from the map, but when you went to go click the map was grayed out, like it was sold out. It was just a whole mess. There were so many issues that went into this, and I'm so glad that Taylor like knows about it. So the last paragraph says, and to those who didn't get tickets, all I can say is that my hope is to provide more opportunities for us to all get together and sing these songs. Thank you for wanting to be there. You have no idea how much it means. Taylor's upset. Taylor is upset, and I could have told you that in a heartbeat. Taylor has always been about the fans. I love her for so many reasons. Yes, she provides amazing music, but honestly, her amazing music is just an added bonus for me. Her as a person is my literal favorite thing. I love seeing her bubbly personality. I love seeing her as a person, and I love seeing her graciousness towards her fans. She's shown me so much grace over the years. And it just breaks my heart to see so many dedicated fans not being able to see her. So it actually goes deeper. Now the Justice Department is opening an investigation with the owner of Ticketmaster. They're saying that they are doing botched sales. They said that there's a monopoly over the live music industry because there are so many contracts that are involved, and it's not like Taylor could say, okay, well, I'm gonna sell my tickets otherwhere, like, because these stadiums and these venues are run by Ticketmaster. And so it is really a monopoly, and why did I say that so weird? It's a monopoly, and it's a problem because there's nothing she can do. There's contracts, and I don't think there's things she can say. Like, you can tell she's beating around the bush trying to figure out what the heck to do. What the heck, because I know this isn't settled in her heart. It's not settled in the fans' heart. Like, I feel horrible. I feel absolutely horrible for so many people, like, who are like, I can't even get tickets to my hometown, like, or I can't even, like, get tickets, you know, and it shouldn't be this difficult to get tickets to see your favorite artist. Like, it just shouldn't. So, I can tell that Taylor's fired up. I think there's legalities that she has behind her that she literally cannot say too much, because in the long run, they are low-key running her tour. And, I don't think that they're going to start this over and, like, issue everybody refunds. I think that Ticketmaster is going to try and redeem themselves with the rest of the tickets. Somehow, some way, because they're getting investigated now. Now they are under absolute fire. Like, they are under fire. They messed with the music industry, and Taylor is so big. The lighting has changed. Like, the sun is literally going down. I'm sorry. But Taylor is so big to the point where, like, she can't even hold these stadiums. And, like, people are like, well, what if she added more dates for the people who, excuse me, I have the hiccups, who didn't get tickets? And I'm like, we have to remember Taylor's a person too. Like, that would absolutely exhaust her. And I think maybe she would maybe consider doing it, maybe extend the tour, but I don't think she's gonna add dates, or maybe even like in 2024, but I really feel like in 2024 she was gonna do international dates. Like, I don't know. I know that Taylor is bugged by this, and the only thing that I can say from the bottom of my heart, I love Taylor. I know that she is working on this behind the scenes. She made changes to Apple Music. She wrote them that letter, and look at the volume and how they're supporting smaller artists now. Taylor can make changes. Taylor's capable of it. And the fact that she addressed it publicly, and the point where they're getting literally investigated now, is off the charts. So I believe in her. I know that she has our best interest at heart. I really, really, really do. I'm not just saying that because I love her to death. The only thing I wish is that she had turned off dynamic pricing. Artists are in control of dynamic pricing, and it's based on, like, demand, where you're sitting, and it's so the pricing stays the same and it's universal. That did not happen. Ed Sheeran's pre-sale was a breeze for me because it did happen. But yeah, that is up to the artist, but that's something that could have happened. But maybe Taylor advocated that. Like, it seems like she was, like, pushing for a lot of this stuff, and because Ticketmaster said, hey, this is a huge money grab for us, and that's what it feels like, honestly, as a fan, and it shouldn't feel that way. I would toss my money straight at Taylor Swift. I do all the time. However, this feels like I wish it was through her site directly or something, so I didn't even have to like pay Ticketmaster or their stupid fees. Like, what fees? What are you providing? Wasting my time? My friends not getting tickets that they literally are so upset, like, and people are like, well, it's just an artist. It's not just an artist. Like, you have to understand, like, you maybe love sports, maybe you love going to Michael's on your day off and getting all this crafting stuff, or maybe you like going on a drive. Like, how would you feel if you didn't have a car to go on a drive? Or how would you feel if there weren't craft stores or crafts to, you know, appeal to your hobby? Or what if there was no sports to watch? You would want that, right? Taylor is our hobby. She is what we love. And of course we want to celebrate her and the music that literally moves us. So that's what I say. I will also say that I think people are being some fans I saw totally lost faith in Taylor, and I personally don't understand that as a fan. It's okay to be disappointed. And somebody even said to me earlier, like, hey, like, I stepped back a day. Like, I didn't listen to her because I was upset. That's okay. Taking a step back is completely fine. Like, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fans that were like, well, who's gonna stand by you now, Taylor? Like, us? The people who really believe in her, the people who know her. That's what fires me up. Like, that really gets me upset, seeing people turning on her so quickly when we don't know what the heck is happening behind the scenes. So just be mindful of that. And our enemy here is definitely Ticketmaster. It's not Taylor. I believe in Taylor. I always have. And I think she's working on something to get this resolved. So everybody just hang tight. That's what I have to say about it. You guys were wondering. Thank you so much for all your love. I hope this video, I don't want to say entertained you. I said this yesterday too. I hope this video was educational to you or something. Or maybe you enjoyed hearing my opinion. So maybe it did entertain you. I hope this video entertained you in some way. And I sincerely hope I see you. Yes, you in the next one. Bye, guys.